We'll get a little history, if you don't mind reading it, Alex.
Yeah, I got it. Alright, so transportation history. The corridor that comprises the approximately 2.7 miles of Richland Creek Greenway is rich in Nashville transportation history. The Connell Field, now McGabe Golf Course, was Nashville's first municipal airport. The Nashville and Northwestern Railroad, which is still the active CSX line, was chartered in 1852 before the Civil War. And also the Old White Bridge, engineered by Howard Jones, who also engineered the Shelby Street Bridge downtown and constructed it in 1913, was an important link across the railroad to the growing city. Richland Creek Greenway will allow visitors accessible transportation options to connect to a variety of West Nashville destinations.
Access to the incredible scenery along Richland Creek, diverse plants and wildlife, natural rock bluffs, as well as a number of historical facets along the way will showcase the importance of this area to the community. I think, let's get a look at the map. We are here, and we're about to cross the Old White Bridge, which has been updated bridge. This used to be an old, broken down bridge, kind of, that cars traveled across, and now they've made it a walkway. We're really proud of our greenways in Nashville.
Oh, yeah.
And unfortunately, the floods hit here in May, and this part is taken out. This bridge was taken out right here.
Oh, they took it out?
The water did.
Oh,
and
yeah.
so they're reconstructing it and rebuilding it. And the idea is to make it go all the way back around, which they were working on. But unfortunately,
They gotta work on the bridges now?
they got to refix the bridges, and then it'll go through Sylvan Park, which is a really cool area. We're going to walk up over the bridge and up this way to this bridge right here, which is still the steep trail, this bridge right here at Dutchman's Curve, where a train accident happened. And we're going to look at some graffiti on this bridge right here. Okay? We're talking about the arts.
Yeah.
Okay? We're talking about the importance of global arts and all this. Why are the opportunities not there if people want to succeed in the arts? You want to be an actor, right?
Yeah.
What do you have to do? I mean, you're not completely poor, so what do you have to do to make? We're making a movie today. That's a good thing. That's a positive step.
Yeah.
Right? But what do you think you have to do? Does that scare you?
Does it scare me?
Yeah. I mean, let's go back to that fear.
Hell yeah, it scares me, man. I mean, there's so many people out there competing for the same thing, and there's just not enough. There's not enough outlets for us to really plug into.
And at the same time, there are outlets because we're taking advantage of it today.
I mean, there's outlets. There's definitely outlets. I'm just saying, like, in this day and age, you'd expect there'd be more or something like that, you know? But what can you do? All you can do is...
The best you can, right?
Yeah. I mean, if you got a dream for art or whatever you want to do in life.
Aspire to do.
Yeah, aspire to do. Just get out there and do it, I guess.
Let's look for symbols. We have electricity, power symbols, which light up our lives. Think about it. What is a symbol?
The representation,
And what gives it value?
the meaning behind it.
Okay. And who brings the meaning to it?
People.
So over here, there is a piece of, they've left this here as a mark of the train accident that happened here where two trains collided. And this is what?
I don't know.
You don't know what that is?
Is it a brake?
No, it connects the two.
Oh, okay, it's connected.
It's
A human
connector.
skull?
No, well, I guess it's what the art is in the eye of the beholder, but I think practically it's a connector that connects the two bridges together. I mean the two bridges.
Trains,
the two
cars.
trains together. And it is here, so people can go and read the sign that I think is gone now, or maybe we put it up. Can you tell us about that?
And that was part of one of the trains?
Yeah, and they've got pieces of, not, they may be the actual train, or representations of. And here, there used to be a description of what happened in the wreck, which unfortunately somebody
Defaced it.
defaced it or taken it off, which is very sad. We're going to go into nature here. A little off-roading and just kind of check out the art on that wall. Follow me. I'll get the camera from you. Got it?
Still rolling.
Okay. Well, hey there.
As far as
Hold on.
sorry.
Let's go over here and do it.
Need me to stand anywhere?
So here we are under the railroad bridge, I think. It's the railroad bridge. And obviously a lot of artists come down here and make some pretty cool graffiti, which is an expression of art, but you have to kind of sneak back here to see it, or you can walk on the pedestrian bridge and kind of see it. But to really get the full experience, you have to come back here. What do you think about graffiti art, Alex?
I mean, two things. One, it's just aesthetically pleasing for me, like, depending on the type of graffiti. I actually like the way this sort of looks. Like, just looking at it, contemplating. But, ultimately, like, when I try to decipher, like, graffiti, sometimes it's hard. I don't really know the meanings behind it, you know? But I guess that's for us to decide, you know? Like,
And that goes back to symbols, too.
yeah,
Because a symbol can be interpreted
many different
in
ways.
many different ways. But some are universal. We know that the cross represents
Oh, Christ.
Christ. We're just both just sweating.
Yes.
You can really see the heat out here.
Yeah. It's probably getting closer to 100.
So, the cross represents Christ, right? The moon, what does the moon say?
Night?
Light, I
No, I
guess?
said night.
Night? Okay. I think of it, and it's also a feminine symbol in some cultures. The sun can be a masculine symbol. But this is kind of Western, some Western mythology, some Eastern mythology. But it can be interpreted in any different ways. And that's the same way with art, right?
Yeah.
All right, behind us, this is a busy street. It's called Harding Road. It turns into West End. And up that way is Centennial Park, where we'll go at some point in the day. But I did want to show you a piece of Nashville history, which is the Bellmead Theater. This used to be a theater and then was turned into a bookstore. And I'm really sad that small theaters like this don't exist anymore. We have only one in Nashville, which is called the Belcourt. Actually, Sundance came to the Belcourt for one of their films. But it's really sad to me that more theaters like that don't exist, where a group of people can come together and see live performances or theater events or films. And I remember walking in there as a kid and seeing all the pictures of all the famous people who had gone through in the downstairs lobby, the theater. And one of those people was my hero, as you know by now, Robert Redford.
We want to bring this theater back one day. Maybe
Or
in
something
years to
like
come.
it.
Yeah, something like it. In years to come, like the Bellmead Theater, we want to see those lights shine once again.